Falcons. Hey yo, batter up, let the ball begin. Solano Falcons, bout to show you how you win. Cause this is our year, man, forget the past. We taking over right now with our pitching staff. When the count's 0-2, every hit is so through. Fastball right by them, they had no clue. It makes a jaw drop, they got no chew. Strike three, you're out, homie, let him know blue. Solano to the plate and you know it's on. He swings for the pitch, it's going, gone. So don't try and step to the Bay Valley Champs, cause we're coming for the pennant. This the Wallachian, yeah. We might strike it out, or we might steal, or make a go-go play in center field. Solano baseball, all have tight skills. All stars everywhere, wait for the Champions game time.
Hi, welcome everyone to the Solano College Sports Network. Today, the Solano Falcons will be taking on the Laney Eagles. We'll start with you, Brooklyn. Tell us a little bit about Laney's pitching.
Yeah, starting on the mound for this Laney Eagles team today is Nick Fenton. He's coming into this game 1-1 with an ERA of 4 in 27 innings pitched. This will be his 7th appearance. He's had 16 strikeouts this season. His last appearance at Sierra, he had a 180 earned run average, allowed 1 hit and 1 run. He's definitely looking forward to get some more stats on the board before conference starts up next week.
Thank you for that, Brooklyn. Now, going to the other side of things, Solano's been one of the hotter teams offensively as of late. Mason, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Solano has started to pick it up in the last 5 games, going 4-1 with an improved record of 7-10. The record would be just a little more impressive if they didn't start off so slow, losing their first 4, but getting their best player back recently, and Mason Sayer can really boost his team into where they think they can be. Offensively, they have been dominant, and defensively, their pitching down the stretch has improved so much in the past few games, and leading to where they think this team has been the whole time. And I just think that's what has been really key for their success is their pitching down the stretch. And this Laney lineup, starting lineup, batting first, shortstop, number 5, Jesus Vasquez. Batting second, right fielder, number 26, Cameron Murphy. Batting third, first baseman, number 22, Casey Levitt McGee. Batting fourth, designated hitter, number 21, Easton Green. Batting fifth, left fielder, number 2, Mateo Valdez. Batting sixth, catcher, number 23, Zane Silos Holmes. Batting seventh, second baseman, number 3, Ronald Gay Jr. Batting 8th, third baseman, number 20, Cortez Garcia. Batting 9th, center fielder, number 9, Sierra Shabazz. And pitching for today, number 18, Nick Fenton.
Thank you for that, Mason. Now let's meet your starters for Solano.
Your Falcons starting lineup. In center field,
Javi Manila, Westmore High School.
your third baseman.
Tanner Millsaps, Damani Ranch High School.
At shortstop,
Mason Sayer, Willseywood High School.
playing right field,
Cameron Taylor, Napa High School.
playing second base,
Trevor Lesperance, Justin Siena High School.
at first base,
Bryce Alcantara, Bandon High School.
catching,
JJ Dane, Spanish Springs High School.
your designated hitter,
Teo Kopp, Benicia High School.
the left fielder,
Rolando Ramos, Pioneer High School.
your Falcons starting pitcher.
Tyler Chalk, Vacaville High School.
And we'll be right back here at the Solano College Sports Network after this brief message. Tyler Chalk out there on the mound for the Falcons, getting the start today. He's been pretty good as of late. As we are ready.
I expect these batters for Laney to be very aggressive to start out.
And there's the first pitch of the ball game, and that one's fouled down the right field line out of play.
Just like I was saying, swinging at the first pitch of the game, pretty aggressive. I think both teams will be aggressive.
Yeah. Tyler Chalk's 0-1 pitch. And that was a swing and a miss, a fastball. And the count's going to be 0-2. Standing in the box, number 5, Jesus Vasquez. He's been one of the hotter hitters for Laney. He has had a batting average of over 400 the last few games. Here's the 0-2 pitch, and that one's just outside.
You could tell he sees the ball pretty well, but I think Chalk will be aggressive right back, throwing a lot of fastballs and not changing the speed up too much. And he got up early.
Yeah. 1-2 pitch, and there's a high curveball. Count's going to be 2-2. Kind of a warm day here at first pitch. I think it's in the 60s, but it feels a lot warmer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. There are no clouds in the sky.
Here's the 2-2 payoff. And this one's hit through the right side of the infield, and that's going to be a leadoff hit for Laney. Vasquez, an on-base machine. He continues to show why he's been one of the top hitters on their team, and not only on their team, but in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he showed why he's aggressive because, I mean, he just solid contact, didn't swing with all his power, just knew to tap it where he could get it through the gap, and it was a beautifully led hit.
So here's Cameron Murphy stepping in for Laney. Runner at first, no outs. Chalk's first pitch, and this one's hit on the ground past the diving over there at left field.
They are clearly coming out aggressive today, ready to get some rallies going, so that'll be exciting to see.
Yeah, that's what I assumed coming into today because Solano has been so dominant early in games, and I expected this Laney team to be very aggressive, and they showed it. Now they got 2 on base, 1 in scoring position with no outs. This is exactly where you want to be if you're Laney. And then Solano, you were up in the first. Chalk, you were up in the first at bat. It is fine.
This one's bunted. Chalk's going to pick it up. He'll go the easy way out to first. And they do get 1 out here. Runners do move up, though, both into scoring position, third and second now with 1 out.
I like that bunt. That was really well-executed bunt. Advancing the runners. Now you have 2 in scoring position, and it's still only 1 out. So even if you fly out, you can tag up and score.
Yeah. Standing is Easton Green, the DH today for Lane. Here's the first pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. A nasty curveball breaking down below the zone.
That was a nice change of pace right there for Chalk because he's usually started out throwing fastballs and starting off with the curveball to change it up.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and another nasty curveball, swing and a miss. Easton Green's been pretty aggressive in this at bat.
I think that's a really good approach for Laney because of how well Solano has been pitching. But I think now Chalk can do whatever he wants. I think he will throw a fastball here.
Here's the 0-2 payoff from Tyler Chalk, and that's a fastball. Tails away out of the zone, and the count is 1-2 now.
I like that decision. Make him try and chase to see if he really is about to be aggressive.
1 out, runners at second and third. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Tyler Chalk, and this one's hit. Picked up, throw on to first, and there's 2 outs now. Run does come in to score, though, so it's 1-0 Laney to begin this game.
And that's exactly why you bunt in that scenario because they had 2 in scoring position, and you couldn't get the double play. So just really good execution so far by Laney right now. And that was good defense by Solano, keeping everything in front of you.
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
the anticipation there was really good. He made sure he checked before and then still made sure to make that out.
Here's the pitch, and that one's in the dirt. He's going to come home. Here's the toss to home, and the ball gets away. He's safe.
Almost had him there.
They had the play there.
just could not
Tyler-
have contact of the ball.
Tyler Chalk just could not hold on to that toss, and it's
Yeah.
2-0 Eagles.
That's a tough break for Solano right there. The ball gets past you. They almost had the play down, but you have to secure the ball.
Especially with 2 outs, like
Yeah.
that was really needed. But next one.
I think he might have been safe, even if he tagged him right there. I think his hand was already on the plate, but doesn't matter.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's a fastball right there for a strike. Counts
Beautiful
1-1.
pitch.
And I think with Laney, they already have so much confidence in themselves just because of how things have escalated so far.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And looks like he took a little something off there, and it's 1-2.
And Chalk just needs to keep his head up because his offense has been red hot. So keep having confidence in yourself. Keep having confidence in your defense.
Here's the 1-2 payoff pitch. And a swing and a foul tip at the plate. And the count will remain 1-2.
Way to battle.
Laney scored 2 here in the top of the first. It's 2-0 Laney, if you're just tuning in. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Tyler Chalk. And it's just outside.
Wow.
That was really close.
That was nearly painted.
It's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Tyler Chalk. A swing. This one's grounded to third. Coming over his Millsaps. He'll throw across the diamond, and it's going to be offline. Don't think it would have beaten him to the bag anyway.
That was really good speed and really good effort right there by both sides. I mean, the base runner and third baseman just couldn't get there just in time, but this is a really solid outing right now for this Laney team.
Yeah.
They've been battling at every at-bat.
Definitely a lot more action than yesterday's game to start off this matchup.
Here's the first pitch. This one's hit down the right field line, and it's going to hook foul.
I really love this approach from Laney, just being as aggressive as possible. I just really love this approach because not starting off conservative, you can have these kinds of leads.
Zane Silos Holmes will be your batter for the Eagles right now. He just does get back on the pickoff attempt by Chalk. Holmes will be Laney's catcher today. He'll be doing the work behind the dish. Oh and 1, 2 outs. Runner at first for Laney. Here's Chalk's pitch. And this curveball is hit up and out of play behind Laney's dugout. The count will be 0-2 with 2 outs now.
And I'm not mad at Chalk's approach either. It's just Laney's seeing the ball really well right now.
Yeah, definitely being very aggressive, and they've been one of the top offenses other than Solano as of late, and you can see why. They're very aggressive at the plate. Here's the pitch. Fastball just off the plate. And the count will be 1-2.
Really good discipline right now for this Laney team as well. They're not chasing too much, except for Green, that at bat, but I mean, it turned out well. So
here's the 1-2 payoff delivery from Tyler Chalk. And he got him with the fastball on the outside corner. And the Falcons limit the damage, although Laney does score 2. We're heading to the bottom of the first. Your Falcons are coming up. Thank you.
Hey, what's up, everyone? It's JJ Dane. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
We are back here in the bottom of the first here at the Solano College Sports Network here in Fairfield, California, as Xavier Manila will step in. Solano down to, my apologies, Mania.
Yeah, Javi.
The count will be 0-1. 326 on the year for him. He's been one of the better hitters offensively for their team.
Yeah, I got the privilege to interviewing Javi earlier in the, I think it might have been last semester before they even started playing games.
Wow.
And his knowledge of the game and what he wanted to do, it seemed like he had a very good plan, and he has really good energy to him, and he's basically the spark plug of this Solano team, which is why he leads off, because he is so fast and gets on base at a frequent percentage.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one's dribbled and coming over to get it and throwing him out. And there will be one retired here in the bottom of the first.
That's why they have him start. I mean, he almost beat it out. Just didn't get solid enough contact on the ball. Just got a little over it.
As stepping up to the plate now is Tanner Millsaps at third base. Here's the first pitch. That one's
We're
just
starting to see some more of him today, and yesterday we saw him in the game. He's starting to make an impact on this team.
Yeah. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that one is called for a ball, and it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that one's going to be right in there for a strike, and the count's 2-1 now.
I think Solano doesn't have to put up runs in this inning, but I think they have to at least put a little more pressure on Laney. Don't make this easy for Laney just to start it out.
Fouled into the dugout. Heads up over there.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they've shown that they have the ability to rack up points early on. So
Yeah. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and this one's lined it foul out of play. Count will remain 2-2 with one out.
Yeah, you want to take away the confidence of the pitcher early, and that might not be scoring runs, but it might just be getting contact on the ball.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. This one's hit into right, and a diving play. We'll see. And he's out.
Wow.
A very close play at first base, but a great play by Casey Levette McGee.
Who says pitchers don't have athleticism? Look at it. He sprinted over there really quick.
And that was a great play by Nick Fenton to get over there 2 off the mound.
Really good hustle right there.
that was beautifully executed. It seems like they have done that before. He just dove for that ball, and he was there on the base for it.
Yeah, Sayer's back. So
Mason Sayers stepping in, and he'll take a first pitch strike. And it's 0-1. A swing and a miss, and it's a quick 0-2. 2 fastballs. Solano trying to get something going here in the bottom of the first.
yeah, he's dicing right now.
Here's the 0-2 pitch, and the fastball too high, and it's 1-2.
Ryan, you were on the broadcast yesterday. How did he do at the plate when you were here yesterday?
He did pretty good. He, as their strike 3, he actually did pretty good. I believe he had I think he had 2 at-bats, because I don't think he got the start yesterday. I was doing the color commentating, so.
Yeah.
But we're heading to the top of the second here at the Solano College Sports Network. Thank you all for watching.
I'm Mason Sayer. Thanks for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network here in the top of the second. As the Falcons are down 2-0 early. They're going to try to get a 1-2-3 after kind of getting bounced around in the first inning.
Yeah, Chuck needs to have a little better location right now. It's fine. I mean, you just had to warm up in the first, but it wasn't a terrible outing. It's just the batters were seeing the ball well and getting back to ball and just misfortune.
Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that's in their first strike, and it's 1-1.
He just needs to keep doing what he's doing. Get up early. Trust your defense because obviously this is an explosive offense for this Laney team.
Here's the pitch. This one's hit on the ground. And here's the throw across the diamond, and he's going to get him. He kind of fumbled it for a minute there, but he was able to regain the ball and throw it across the diamond.
And that's exactly why you trust your defense in plays like that. He nearly had an error, though. It was a close call, though. He might have been safe. I don't know, but
I thought he was going to call safe for sure, but
good play.
Great play over there at shortstop. Here's the first pitch to Cortez Garcia as he stands in. And it's 1-0 with one out. We've seen some great defense from Solano as of late, and obviously going along with their great offense, it's really helped them be successful. As this one's hit on the ground, Millsaps across the diamond. He'll gather and throw, and there's two gone.
Nice routine play right there.
And there's two outs now. And here comes Laney's center fielder, Suresh Shabazz.
This is the lefty-righty matchup right here that Laney's looking forward to.
Chalk's first pitch. That one's just outside.
I like the zone right here. I like how the game is being called by this umpire.
Here's the pitch. This one's chopped to first base. And he'll gather and get the out. And 1-2-3 for Tyler Chalk. Much better inning than last inning. So heading to the bottom of the second now here at the Solano College Sports Network.
Kyle Stafford, pitching coach. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
When I'm not here, I'm here.
And when I'm not here, I'm here.
Hi, welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network. Here, the Solano is down 2-0 as they're going to try to get something going here. They're 3, 4, and 5 hitters coming up. Or 4, 5, and 6, my apologies. Here's the first pitch of the inning. And that one's way inside.
Yeah, you just have to get at least a hit. Get into a rhythm.
It's the 1-0 pitch.
You can't afford to go down in order this inning.
yesterday we saw they were up by 5 runs, and that really was a key part of their success to the game. So
this one's hit hard on the ground, picking it up, throwing it across, and just getting him at first.
Just wasn't quick enough to get there.
Another great defensive play Jesus Falcons making that play. The shortstop today for Laney.
Put in, just get balled.
It's the first pitch. And that one's in their first strike.
You have to start putting yourself in better positions when you're Solano. Try and get up in the count, battle.
There's the 0-1 pitch, and that one's fouled away.
You don't want to get out quick. And this Laney defense, they're no slouch either, so.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one's hit in the air, playable, in left field. And making the catch. And there are 2 outs.
Just right under it. A little late, but this is Fenton is putting on a show right now.
He's been very good as of late too, other than this game. Here's the first pitch, and that one's in the dirt, and it's 0-1. Or 1-0, my apologies. And this one's fouled right back towards us.
Yeah.
Behind home plate, and it's 1-1.
You guys flinch when that happens?
I just did.
Sometimes. It depends. Another pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
We just heard a truck start on the
Here's the 2. Fouled away. We do apologize for those at home watching this on YouTube, if you heard that. Two and two, 2 outs. Here's the pitch from Fenton on the way. And this one's hit in the air, and it's going to go out of play.
We had a mysterious ghost mic connected to a broadcast. We're not even near a truck.
Has that ever happened before?
Nah, never.
No.
Never has
That was a
happened.
first.
No, that's funny.
The things that you hear on a broadcast.
Yep.
Here's the 2-2 pitch from Fenton on the way, and a swing and a miss.
Yeah, going down in order again. Just can't allow that to happen.
As we head to the top of the third here on the Solano College Sports Network.
Hey everybody, it's Bryce Alcantara. I just want to say thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Romero skies this one, right center. This one's got a chance. That one is gone. A grand slam. Victor Romero. First playoff hit for Victor Romero. The Falcons take a 10-8 lead. Get some, baby. Victor Romero putting the team on his back. What a big time hit for Victor Romero. That's the first time I have ever got out of my chair broadcasting a game.
You talk about a big-time hit. The sophomore out of REO High School delivers when the Falcons needed to be picked up most. Vic Romero, grand slam, and there is life in the crowd here at Billy and Louise Stadium.
You know what the best thing about that was? Victor Romero was 0 for 11 in his playoff career.
Welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network in the top of the third.
Shout out to our YouTube viewers too. Keep chatting with us. I'll read the chat after every game, so I'll see if you send any hate. No, I'm just kidding, but I like reading the comments in the chat. Makes it more interactive.
Here's the first pitch from Tyler Chalk, and that one's going to be in there for a strike.
Shout out to our camera crew too. Shout out to our TriCast crew. Shout out everybody. Shout out Poff.
Here's the 0-1 pitch from Tyler Chalk. And there's a big breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. 2-0 Eagles here in the top of the third. Tyler Chalk had a better inning last inning than he did the first inning, so he'll look to build off of that. Here's the payoff, and this one's lined and caught by Millsaps. What a play.
Wow.
Millsaps has been really good defensively over there at third, and you can see why. He's basically a suction cup. And there's one gone.
Yeah, that was an amazing play right there. The reaction time, way to get your glove under it, and just great play right there. And Chalk, you just allowed that to happen. You don't lose any confidence over something like that. But for this Laney team, that was really solid contact. And if you get a little luckier bounce or just anything else other than that, then you have a hit right there. But
yeah,
really good execution for the Falcons defense.
I call that an unlucky bounce when you're an infielder.
There's a 1-0 pitch. That one's fouled away, and it's 1-1. Cameron Murphy is up at the plate right now, number 26. Tyler Chalk. 1-1 pitch. He comes set. And here's his windup and delivery. And this one's hit on the ground over across the diamond, and there are two gone.
Just allowing your guys to make plays.
Casey Levette McGee will come up to the plate now with two gone. Tyler Chalk's first pitch, and that one's outside, and it's 1-0. What are you guys looking for Solano to do once when league starts? Obviously, they've really turned things around going into league. What do you expect from them going forward?
I mean, I expect this basically kind of the same output, but it's just about starting off strong, and it's really hard for them to kind of respond when they get down like this because they're really confidence-based team. They can't just turn it on suddenly, so
right.
I think it'll come down to who will step up, who will have the energy, will you support your teammates, and the pitching for sure, obviously, and limiting the errors because those will really kill you, and those will really be detrimental at the end of the games because sometimes you can have a game one and then one or three errors can change the course of the game.
Yeah. So here's the 2-1 pitch, hit on the ground. He's got it, throwing across the diamond to first, and another 1-2-3 inning for Tyler Chalk after that first inning. He's been great. So going to the bottom of the third, we'll see you.
My name is Mark Graham, and thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
I'm Rusty Mays. I'm one of the instructors here at the Solano Community College Aeronautics program here at the Nut Tree Airport. Here at Solano Community College, we really see them thrive and learn. We have a 100% pass rate with our examiner.
I'm Kevin Spolstra, instructor, Solano Community College Aeronautics. At Solano Community College Aeronautics program, we teach the students aviation maintenance. We teach them the general subjects, the airframe subjects, and the power plant subjects. The students will also be prepared to pass their multiple tests from the FAA. At Solano Community College, we also have a partnership with Delta Airlines. Through Delta Tech Ops, students that complete the program, they will be considered for employment as an aviation maintenance technician.
Welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network here in the bottom of the third. Mateo Coop will lead things off for Solano. The Falcons looking to try to get something going. They gave up 2 runs in the first inning, but other than that, my apologies. It will be Joseph J.J. Dane.
Yeah, this guy has been a vet for a while. I mean, he's been here for these past 2 years.
The energizer in this team.
For sure.
So here's the first pitch. This one's popped up in the air. The first baseman over, battling the sun, and he'll make the catch, and that's 1 out.
It's just tough. Just got under it. Was really late.
Well, Mateo Coop, now he comes to the plate with 1 out. Over here at the Solano College Sports Network, we wanted to apologize to the Mania family. Apparently we did not get his high school right. He went to Westmore, and then I want to personally apologize for calling him Xavier a few innings ago. It is Javier. Javier Mania, a very talented player.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't have any ill will towards you. I mean, just a mistake. But yeah, this baseball game is. It just looks like they don't have much energy right now, and that can change with one swing. So you just have to have the confidence in your own bat and have confidence in your teammates.
Here's the 2-1 pitch, and that one's fouled away.
I don't think they've been able to see the ball well today. And what I mean by that is just having the hand-eye coordination right now and being able to kind of be in a flow state when you're up to bat has been missing for the Solano team. And Laney started off seeing the ball well, and I think it's just a matter of time before the Solano team starts to pick it up.
As Mateo Coop goes down on strikes, and there's 2 outs.
They have to start putting on better offensive outings right now.
Here's the first pitch, and that one's down and away, and it's 1-0.
But Brooklyn, how are you looking forward to this upcoming league play for the Solano team?
This one's hit up the middle and a base hit.
Yeah, I'm expecting them to go into league with the mentality of getting the momentum started in the beginning, whether that be getting points on the board with hits and runs coming in, or just dominating on the mound. That has been essential to their success overall in their successful games. And every time we've talked to them about it, they know that. Yeah. And so that'll be essential for these conference games.
Javier Mania steps in, and this pitch is in the dirt. And throw down to second, and not in time. The ball got away there.
Now Javier has his opportunity to get in an RBI.
Great RBI, bat-to-ball contact hitter. He drives in a lot of runs for the Solano's team. So here's the 1-0 pitch. And this one's lined into right field. They're going to send him home. Here's the throw, and it's going to be cut off. And Solano's on the board, and it's 2-1 now.
That's exactly why you have him. That's exactly why you have him. Like I said when he started this game, he is a spark plug, and now he just sparked his team. Now you got the excitement now. So hopefully you have this momentum on your side, and even if you don't score again, you put yourself in a much better position than going down in order again. So. Now you have 2 outs, you have 1 on base, and it's only a 1-run ball game.
A quick throw back. And he's in there. Tanner Millsaps will try to put one in the gap here and drive home Mania. Another pickoff attempt.
He's got that threat of stealing the base, so I do like the pace change for Fenton right now.
Here's the pitch, and that one's outside. 1-0. Solano, they're obviously a very talented offensive group of guys, and they can score in bunches. Yesterday they scored 6 in the second, as that's a pitch low.
Then 7 in the fifth, I think, or 6.
6, I believe, yeah. So obviously, when their offense gets going, it's very hard to stop them, and it only takes a few hits. It doesn't even have to be a home run, just a couple hits in the gaps or just a couple singles in general. And, they could play station to station if they want to, but, they can also drive the ball into gaps over the wall. So here's the pitch, and this one's chopped to the shortstop. He'll play back and wait. Now he's going to fire across first, and he's safe.
Wow, really good hustle right there. Beat him out. But for this Solano team, the key to this game right now is picking the pitches you're going to hit and swing at. So be smart with your decisions, be disciplined, and they have the guy up to plate right now to do it. This is what Mason Sayer was brought in to do, is bring in runs. So
Mason Sayer, very talented individual, really great with the bat, and a spot to drive in the tying run. Here's the pitch, and he's going to bluff and actually toss back across his body to second base.
Javier has been a threat.
Yeah.
Creating some chaos for the pitcher. That's what they needed, though.
Mania he can be really crazy on the base passes. Here's the first pitch, and that one's just low.
Just like I was talking about, the discipline. Don't swing at pitches you don't want to hit. Find the one you want to hit, and that's when you run.
Here's a 1-0 pitch. This one's a swing and a miss. Fastball, and the count will be 1-1.
He was just early.
Yeah. I think those type of swings, when a player takes them, he's hoping to do damage.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of power right there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way. And this one's up and away, and it's 2-1.
It's exactly what Sayer needs to do, is get up in the count, be disciplined, be patient.
Solano in a good position right now. A chance to tie the game or possibly take the lead depending on the hit. Here's the pitch. And that's a nasty curveball right there, 2-2.
I don't think Sayer liked that call at all. He was telling him that's a ball, man.
Looked pretty inside to me.
Yeah, I thought it was a strike.
2-2 pitch. This one's hit in the air into right center field. It's got some carry out there battling the sun, and he'll make the catch.
It had a lot more carry than I thought it did.
So Laney limits the damage. We're heading to the top of the fourth here on the Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Teo Kopp. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network here in the top of the fourth. It's a good game.
Yeah.
2-1. The Falcons were able to scratch one. They had plans, obviously, to do more in that inning, but Laney was able to scramble out of it.
That's fine. It's a lot better than going three and out, So with that offensive showing, it was Javier that sparked it. So,
yep.
And he caused chaos for Fenton. I believe he stepped off the mound 3 times to check him.
Yeah.
So it's just unease, and that makes the pitcher have to think more about his pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and that one ricochets right off Tyler Chalk. He'll gather and throw to first.
That had to hurt.
That's gotta be a stinger. I think that hit is.
He'll signal to his manager that he's okay, but they're going to come out and check on him anyway. Obviously, anytime a comebacker like that happens, it's always a very scary sight. But Tyler Chalk, he's a workhorse out there. He's very strong, and to be able to gather and get that throw off to first base.
Yeah, some would say he's a dog. He's a dog when it comes to things like that. So, I mean, that's definitely got a sting, but I mean, he could shake it off.
Tyler Chalk, not exactly sure where that got him.
It hit his a little higher than his elbow. I think it hit his tricep area.
So they're going to give him some practice pitches here. Obviously, while we wait for that, it's a good game, 2-1. Two teams that I think are, they're going to be pretty good this season. Pitching, obviously, is always a question for the Falcons, especially that middle relief bullpen. But, I mean, recently they've been great because not only has their hitting been great, but their pitching has also been really good. And so these two teams, they're going to battle a lot this season. And it's going to be exciting to watch.
We always knew that Solano's starting pitching was always great. You know they were going to have 4 solid innings of pitching. You were just uneasy about the last 5, and they've really picked it up. And I really enjoyed. Well, I think it's just the adjustments of having who's out there and who's ready for the moment. And I think that's what the early season is about, is getting before the league play, is getting your rotation set and
trial and error.
Yeah, and knowing who your lineup is and who your go-tos are. I think they are starting to figure that out.
Yeah, Tyler Chalk, he's 5th in the Bay Valley Conference right now for ERA at a 3.60. So he's definitely proven that he
really good.
Is a threat for this pitching staff.
Yeah, and that's 2 Solano Falcons in the top 5 in ERA with Chekaluski as well. So it's just their starters are amazing.
Right.
Here's a 2-1 pitch, and that one's high, and it's 3-1. Yeah, I mean, you talk about Tyler Chalk. I mean, he's going to come into the league, obviously, with a lot of eyes on him, along with Chekaluski. Those 2 guys, they're going to be at the top of that rotation for Solano most likely. So, those are going to be your workhorses. Those are going to be the guys that eat a lot of your innings.
Yep.
And as this one's a swing and a miss, it's 3-2.
Tyler Chalk showing off the toughness earlier when he got hit just shows that how late in games he can pitch into and how many pitches he can throw. I know there's a limit, but he knows he has the ability to and the durability to.
This is a pitch, swing and a miss. Tyler Chalk is rolling right now.
Yeah, he had a choppy first inning, but he's really settled in right now. Now, Zane is a really, really big hitter right now, so I think Chalk needs to be very careful.
Swing and a miss. He's also a very aggressive hitter.
Yeah.
And we've seen that before with him, and he has some power.
Yeah.
He can definitely drive the ball over the wall. So it's obviously Tyler Chalk is a great pitcher, but you don't want to make too many mistakes. Here's the pitch, and he breaks off a bender, but it's down and away. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, Zane is looking for a certain pitch that he wants right over the plate. And I don't think Chalk will give it to him because you know that he's such a dangerous hitter, and he swung with all his power at the first pitch, so he clearly saw something there.
2-1 pitch from Chalk. And this one's hit. And a diving stop. Turn around, throwing to first, and another great play from Solano as they record the 3rd out.
We've got 2 pitchers with a lot of athleticism today.
It's a good matchup.
Yeah. Heading to the bottom of the 4th, it's 2-1, Laney.
What's up, everybody? Kyle Lewis. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
But Dad, I love him. I'm going to marry him. I don't care what you say.
Cut. Welcome to TV 55. In this hands-on class at Solano Community College, you'll learn all aspects of television production. Work with high-end cameras in the field and in the studio. Professional sound, lighting, and green screen. And let's not forget editing. Enroll today. Get an art school education at a fraction of the cost. Visit us online at solano.edu.
Welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network here at the bottom of the 4th. It's a good game, 2-1. Falcons looking to try to have one of those classic Solano Falcon explosive innings where they score a lot of runs. Trying to get that offense going. They did last time up. They had a bunch of runners in scoring position. They managed to get 1 home. And now they're in a situation where, look, you're down 1 run. It's still early, but you're moving into the middle part of this game, so they're going to look to try to do some damage here.
Yeah, they They ended their inning really well. They had 3 hits, and that's just exactly what you want to get a rhythm going, and then everyone else just do their part. Have trust in your teammates.
As here comes Cameron Taylor stepping up to the plate for Solano.
And now is the time to be aggressive for Solano.
Here's the first pitch, and that one's down and away. Cameron Taylor batting in the 4th hole today for Solano. He's usually always their cleanup hitter. He's the big power hitter in their lineup, and he can help get something going as that pitch is off the plate, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, I think Fenton believes that he was going to bite on the first 2, so.
As that one's off the plate too, and it's 3-0.
He's thrown the same pitch twice already in the same location, but he's seeing the ball well.
Yep. In the driver's seat now, 3-0. He squares down the bunt, and he pulls back and takes ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk to begin the inning.
That was really good, really well executed right there.
Looks
this
like
shows the talent.
Looks like we're going to have a mound visit. So Laney will use that first mound visit right now. So obviously with, Laney and they have pretty great pitching too. Obviously Solano is going to be facing them a lot this year, and we're going to probably get some pretty great battles.
Yeah.
I mean, what have you seen today between both clubs, and being that it's only 2-1 right now?
I think Laney has showed really good discipline at the plate on the offensive end, and also really impressive contact. And they also have the power, so I think they have a really well-balanced attack on offense. They have speed too, but their defense has really impressed me so far. They haven't made any errors so far, and just they've cleaned up anything that has been a mistake. So I'm really impressed with that. And Fenton has started them off really well. And then for this Solano team, I think they just get in rhythm and they just start firing in all cylinders.
So here's Trevor Lesperance, and he pulls back the bunt, swings, barehanded pickup, throw to second, down to first, and he's safe at first. And now I think they're...
Wow.
That was an impressive grab by the pitcher.
I think they're calling
They're going to call them both out. Or
they're calling second out.
Looked like a tie to me.
It looked like he was...
I think both of them were safe, in my opinion, but I don't know. It was close for both.
Yeah. Looked like it was closer at first than it was second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're both out.
Wow.
That was pretty interesting there. So, just like that, there's 2 outs.
Double play. Overruled by blue. Wow, really rough break for Solano right there.
Bryce Alcantara, he'll take a pitch outside. I mean, that was interesting because they didn't really make it known what happened, and then the home plate, as this one's driven into center field, coming over to make the catch.
Wow, that's rough.
And that's going to be the ending of the inning. So we head to the top of the 5th, and it is 2-1.
I'm Cooper Dwyer. Thanks for watching Solano College Sports Network.
So Gene Nanny with an opportunity to add to his RBI total.
39 RBIs on the season. 30 of those 39 came in conference play.
Still looking for his first run batted in here in the playoff series.
This one hit well to left field. Styles going back on the track. And there you go. 1 RBI, 2, make it 3 on the 3-run bomb for Gene Nanny. He's trying to get himself player of the game here this afternoon. Skied this one to left center field. and the Falcons have extended their 4-run lead up to 10 once again with 6 runs here in the top of the 7th.
Welcome back here at the Solano College Sports Network here in the top of the 5th. Leading off for Laney will be Ronald Gay Jr. as he steps into the box. Tyler Chalk still out there on the mound. He's been really good other than that first inning. He's really pulled it together. As here's the first pitch. This one's hit foul down the third base line. And the count will be 0-1. So a rare, unfortunate turn of events for Solano last inning. I mean, you had no outs, runner at first, and then you just have a very interesting double play.
Yeah.
This is a swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
I think it was a close call between on the first base. It was tough. I mean, home plate umpire just saw it better, I guess.
It's interesting to see a home plate umpire make a call for the infield umpires. As that's strike 3, Tyler Chalk, he's on a roll right now. And there will be 1 out here. As Cortez Garcia will come to the plate for Laney.
Chalk's really feeling himself right now.
He's got the fastball and the curveball combination working well. As here's the first pitch. And there's that curveball off the plate.
He's got a lot of movement.
Yeah. He's got a lot of movement to his pitches, which I think is part of why he's so successful. He's able to just mix and match. So here's the pitch, and that one's just off the plate with the fastball. And
that was tough.
2-0. 1 out here in the top of the 5th, 2-1 Laney. Really good ball game as we move late into the later innings.
It's been a quicker game.
Yeah.
A lot quicker.
You know, that could change in a second.
Here's the 2-0 pitch, and that one is outside and low, and it's 3-0.
I don't think Chalk likes the calls in the last 2 pitches. I think he believes he should be up 1-2.
Yeah.
Now you're in the perfect spot as a hitter.
Here's a 3-0 pitch, and that one's a strike. Garcia thought he thought it was a ball 4, but the home plate umpire said otherwise. It is 3-1 now. There's a 3-1 pitch. This one's chopped on the ground, foul down the third base line.
Yeah, this is really good battle right now between these two.
And as we move into league starting, you're going to see pitchers for both teams. They're going to get more length.
Yeah.
They're going to get more, even if they don't do as well, they're not going to get pulled as early.
Yep.
As here's the pitch, and this one's lined. Almost hit Tyler Chalk, and that's into center field for a base hit. So Tyler Chalk didn't really even move. He most of the time you'll see pitchers just kind of duck, move out the way, but he just eats those.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to eat that one right into the back of the spine.
So here's Shabazz, because he'll step in. Batting 9th today for Laney.
That was a really good battle in that last at-bat, though.
Great battle, both the pitcher and the hitter.
Yeah.
So here's a pickoff attempt. And he's back in there safely. It's a pretty warm day today.
Yeah.
It has gotten warm really fast.
Feels good.
Yeah.
It's almost spring.
Almost. As this one's hit on the ground. They're going to go to second. Back to 1, and it's not in time. They do get the runner at second, however, and there's 2 gone.
Good decision right there.
Alcantara over there with a great play at first base. Those are some of the hardest plays to make, to turn those double plays, because as a pitcher, you're going to have to get in behind the first baseman and cover that bag, because once when Alcantara gets that ball, throws it to second, he's not going to have time to go back to first base most of the time.
Just the speed right there in the hustle. Just
Very impressive.
got him.
Here's the first pitch, a swing and a miss.
He's a little late. I don't think he wanted to swing. I think he just swung the bat.
Jesus Vasquez, leadoff hitter today for Laney. He's one of the top hitters in the league.
Yeah.
Like I said before, at the start of the game, he has a .429 batting average, I believe, when I checked the stats. So as a pickoff attempt, and he's just back in there.
Yeah, that was close.
Tyler Chalk has a really good pickoff move. Him and Chekaluski both, I've noticed, they have really quick pickoff moves. So it just adds to their arsenal of just great pitching, being a great pitcher. And that's something you don't really see nowadays. I mean, obviously, at the professional level, you have only a certain amount of times you can throw. As this one's hit, lined right where the second baseman wasn't. They're going to throw it in across the diamond, and he's out! What a throw from the right fielder.
Wow.
Cameron Taylor with a rocket from right field, and he's going to get the out.
Yeah, that might be play of the season.
We're
so
going
far.
to the bottom of this fifth. It is 2-1, Laney.
Devin Hancock, thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Hello, my name is Brian Preciato. I'm a retired fire chief from the City of Ackville Fire Department, and I had the opportunity to become the fire technology director here for Solano Community College. Solano Community College offers a tremendous fire academy and a fire technology program. We offer core courses taught throughout the year. These core classes hopefully lead the students toward an AA degree in fire science. Once they've gotten the Firefighter Academy, through that academy, they gain a Firefighter 1 certificate, which is very important toward reaching their goal as a firefighter. We have a partnership with Winters Fire Department. Winters provides for us a vast amount of equipment and personnel, as well as instructors.
We are able to really lead a top-notch fire academy program where we have great instructors throughout the region.
I chose Solano Community College for the instructors. I was never a cars or like in the engine type person, but since I've been here, I've gotten really comfortable with that. So just know that there's always something to learn in the fire service.
If you're looking to get into the fire service, the Solano Community College is a great opportunity. It's going to provide you the foundation and the skills needed to become a professional firefighter.
Welcome back here at the Solano College Sports Network. It is the bottom of the fifth inning. A fantastic play last inning from the right fielder, Cameron Taylor. And he has a fantastic arm out in the outfield, above average arm in the league. And
that was amazing. I haven't seen that at all since we've been watching these games. So just an amazing play, perfectly thrown ball. It was just a crazy play.
J.J. Dane will be at the plate for Solano. There's a 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one's lined into right field for a leadoff knock. J.J. Dane gets things started for Solano.
Yep, getting hands to the ball. That's what causes those kinds of hits, and it's just pure contact.
So with that leadoff knock, Solano is in a good position now to get things started here.
I like the approach, trying to advance the runner into scoring position.
And it is an 0-1 count. Runner at first, no outs. Quick pickoff attempt to first base. He gets back in there safely. Both pitchers today have been obviously really good on both sides. I mean, it's a low-scoring game. We haven't seen, at least my time here broadcasting, we haven't seen
a matchup
a low-scoring
like this.
game where it's kind of just back and forth. It's not, you're not really getting a lot of offense, but you're getting great defense and great pitching.
Yeah. It's a beautiful baseball game right now.
Another pickoff attempt. He gets back in there safely.
You could tell both these teams are really well matched. And just like you said, we're going to have really good games against this Laney team.
Another pickoff attempt.
Fenton's a little in his head right now.
Yeah. I think J.J. Dane, I mean, he's not much of a stealer, but he does have above average speed.
Yeah.
So, he could steal if he wants to. And I think Fenton, he's been paying so much attention ever since Mania got on base. And,
he's become more aware of, who's on the bag and all that.
Little paranoia. I think he knows that they need to get this runner advanced.
It's the pitch, and that's a curveball just low. That was a great pitch on an 0-2.
But Fenton just needs to trust his arm.
Yeah.
So.
And his defense.
Coop here in the 2-2 count. Another pickoff attempt. And this is, I mean, if the rules were applied for, MLB rules or
this would be.
J.J. Dane would have been allowed to go to second base because in the pros, you're only allowed, I think, three pickoff attempts. 2, and then the third one, you have to get him, and if you don't, they declare it a balk. Runner will be able to move on to the next base. So
I think that should be a rule in every level.
Here's the 2-2 pitch, and that one is just outside.
Wow.
3-2. Coop looking to try to continue Solano's. Obviously, they've only had one run, but they've had multiple chances to score. They've gotten runners on, and so he's hoping to try to hit one into the gap somewhere. And there's another pickoff attempt. That is the 6th one that we have seen in this inning.
Those are one of those things that baseball players don't like to see.
3-2 pitch, and that's strike 3. And that Coop did not like that call. He thought that one was high and away.
I thought it was high and away. That's a tough call to make. All the pressure's on that one pitch. Wow, that's rough.
And Rolando Ramos steps into the plate. Runner at first with 1 out. We'll see if Nick Fenton throws over a couple more times before this inning's over, because there's a curveball, and that one's just high. It's 1-0.
I think Fenton, I know a lot of Solano fans might be mad at that last call, but I think Fenton was robbed of a strike earlier in the at-bat.
And to no surprise, Fenton throws over to first base.
Yeah.
It's clear what we've seen in this game that Fenton, he loves to hold runners on.
Yeah.
And this pitch is fouled away, and it's 1-1.
Then as a hitter, you just force them to advance.
There's a 1-1 count with 1 out. There's a 1-1 pitch, and this one's hit foul back behind home plate. And the count will be 1-2.
Yeah, Solano's starting to battle now. They're starting to get in more of a rhythm and seeing the ball well, so they weren't able to do that earlier.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. This one is kind of dribbled out towards second base. They're going to see if they can turn 2. There's 1, and then
did he make a call?
Safe?
I think he's safe.
The umpire did not make the call, but he is safe at first base.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he didn't make any calls.
not sure what's going on out there today for the umpires, but
A little bit of a lag
yeah.
for the umpires.
So
I think he was clearly safe, though.
he's out at second, but the runner will be safe at first. So Laney is unable to turn the double play there and end the inning.
I think he's complaining about the call.
Looks like they. Not sure if that's the Eagles' second baseman or one of the infielders for the Eagles had some words with the umpire out there, and now the home plate umpire and the infield umpire come together and have a word. I'd imagine it's
about the call at first.
Yeah.
Because they didn't make a call.
No,
So.
he kind of just stood there, kind of reading the call, but he never made it. You need umpires to make calls. If umpires don't make calls and you're not, a baseball geek, you're
Then it's
you're
up for
probably not
discussion.
gonna. Even if you know a lot about the game, you're not really gonna be able to understand. Was he safe? Was he out?
Because they have the eyes on the field, we don't.
Yeah.
So, well, we do thanks to our camera people, but they don't have cameras. So their jobs are to make the calls. So they called him safe.
So here's Javier Mania as he steps in. He had a base knock his last at bat.
Yep, the spark plug.
For those watching at home, if you've counted how many times Fenton has thrown over, please let us know in the comments.
Yeah, let's start a count here in the chat.
Here's the first pitch in their first strike, and it's 0-1. Javier Mania, he's been a really great hitter. 319 batting average.
He's been reliable.
0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Going down to second base. Here's the throw. And no.
Still no call.
No call again, but I'll make the call. He was safe.
Yeah, we got to see. Oh, he called it now.
Maybe he's new. We'll give him some slack today.
I think he was clearly safe again. I could see it from here. I don't know. It's all good.
Hey, so maybe you should go out there.
Nah.
That pitch is way off the plate, and it's 2-1.
I've reffed basketball games, and being an official for any sport is it's one of the hardest jobs in sports. So
it's very stressful.
Definitely not easy, and especially when you have close games like this where you don't want to miss a call because it can hurt you.
And you don't want to make the game about yourself as well. You don't want to change the outcome of the game because of your mistakes. So
because in baseball, it's one of those things. They only have reviews for certain things. They don't, they only have certain times that a team can challenge. So if you mess up multiple times, you can't go back and make those changes.
And you can't even challenge here. So
now he's gonna flip and throw to second.
Fenton's favorite move.
Yeah.
Pickoff attempt.
I think it was just Javier just sparked him. He's like, oh, I can throw out? Nice. I'm only going to do that.
It's 2-2, 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Mania. That one's in tight.
He's really battling right now.
It's 3-2. And this is what Mania does. He's going to get on base for you. He's going to drive in runs. He might not always hit the ball over the wall, but you don't need people to hit the ball over the wall. If you have somebody that can put the ball in the gaps, driving runs, it's all you can ask for. And there's another prime example of why Mania is one of their top hitters and why they're a leadoff hitter.
Yeah.
And he works the walk there.
It's very reliable.
I could see a double steal right now.
Yeah.
Just because Fenton has been so adamant on checking the base runners, I think that's in play right now. And you also have 2 outs, so you want to try and have 2 runners in scoring position.
Here's Tanner Millsaps. Here's the pitch. This one's lined and fouled away. Oh, and 1 count with 2 outs. Solano does have another runner in scoring position with a chance to tie this game.
Fenton checking out there.
Fenton checking. Now he's going to turn and throw to home plate, and that's going to be just high. Here's the pitch. Now one's inside, and it actually.
Wow. I don't know.
It didn't hit Millsaps, but I believe they're going to call it a balk.
Wow.
They're going to call Fenton for a balk, and that means the runners are going to be able to advance to third and second.
You could say that's karma for throwing it out so much. But, that's a game plan. I'm not going to stress him for that because I'm not a player and I'm not frustrated at it. I respect it, actually.
There's the 1-1 pitch, and this one's hit on the ground, and it's going to get through. So that's going to be a run. This game is tied. Millsaps delivers the RBI single.
Got that lucky bounce. That was a really lucky bounce. My bad.
No, you're good.
Now you have your guy, your top dog, Mason Sayer. Now he is in position to be a problem for this Laney team.
Mason Sayer, star shortstop for the Solano Falcons as he steps in.
They have snake eyes, right? This is runners in first and third.
Fenton.
I think Fenton's approach is to kind of limit the momentum by doing that exactly because everyone's in a rhythm. You want to throw them off that rhythm, so
It slows the game down.
Yeah.
And it honestly can put teams to sleep at times. Here's the pitch, and that one almost gets away from the catcher.
which is why they changed the rules in MLB. So, but I mean, the pitcher controls the pace of the game, so I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Just make the rules updated.
And, I mean, you have to think, like, obviously at this level of college baseball, JC level, you're not really going to get, as this one's popped up in the air. This is going to be a tough play, running over, and it's going to fall out of play. They're not going to be able to make that play. And that's one of the harder plays to make, too, because you have the first baseman running back.
Yeah.
The right fielder coming in, and then you have the second baseman sometimes coming over. So with the wind.
You have to try and catch that over your shoulder.
And you also have to, say you got it. You have to make that call everyone off.
Key.
And, I mean, if you don't do that, that's where a lot of collisions can happen.
As Nathan would call it, the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah. Shout out to Nathan. Great broadcaster for Solano.
Yeah, he's the vet.
Yeah.
He's doing the American Canyon games right now.
Some would call him the GOAT of broadcasting for Solano.
I would, for sure.
Man, y'all don't know your history then.
There's another pickoff attempt. I wonder if I'm Solano, if I'm going to just try to steal on Fenton. Really
I think
try
I
to,
will.
Really
Just for the
try
fun
to
of it,
get in
maybe.
his head.
Yeah, I would.
There's a 1-1 pitch, and this is fouled away.
Yeah, I would try and actually steal home right now. I think as soon as you see him look to pitch out, I think the third base coach will communicate that if that's a game plan. But if you see him turn, I think that's as soon as you see him turn, you sprint to the plate.
Once when the pitcher catches the ball and he makes contact with that mound or he starts walking towards it, it's a live ball. So
Yeah.
Sire takes one in the dirt and coming home, and he's in there. So,
The speed by Mania.
He changed the game.
almost like he stole home, but the ball got away from the
Yeah.
catcher on another just pitch in the dirt.
And the timing he had, as soon as he saw the ball not hit the catcher's glove, he knew it was go time. So
And the key to that is no hesitation.
Yeah.
You cannot
And
hesitate
there's
in
strike
that. And
three.
he won that for sure.
So Solano scoreboard, but we'll head to commercial.
I'm Kai Koizumi, and thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, Ginger Kane, dance faculty here at Solano Community College. I'm excited about our upcoming AA dance degree that has been developed just recently. We offer dance production, swing, ballroom, hip hop, jazz, modern, and ballet. We also are part of the ADT kinesiology degree, as well as the interdisciplinary studies degree, and for the general ed requirement for physical education. Please join up. It's a great way to meet new people, socialize, and make new friends. You do not have to be a dancer to sign up for a dance class.
Welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network here in the top of the sixth. Solano is up 3-2. They regain the lead after some great base running from Javier Mania. Just showing how electric he can be, and he's really, like you were saying, that spark plug on the base path, not only in the box but on base.
Yes.
And if you could find that in a player, I think that just really
valuable.
It's so valuable as a team to have somebody like that, because you don't really see that a lot on teams.
Yeah.
So
And they have been they've had trouble coming back in games. So if he is the guy who can step up in those moments, that's perfect. That's what his role is.
Tyler Chalk delivers, and that's going to be in there for a strike. So 3-2 Solano. A great baseball game today.
Yeah.
Here on a beautiful Friday afternoon.
Feels like a chess match right now, especially when Laney is up to pitch.
And there's the pitch, and that one skips away in the dirt behind home plate. Tyler Chalk, 1-1 pitch. And this one's hit up the middle, scooped up, thrown on to first, and that's 1 out.
Really nice play right there. Just the anticipation right there, and the trust right now between the pitchers and their position players is just really, really impressive right now.
Trevor Lesperance with the play over there at second base, and you know, it's just having soft hands and trusting as the pitcher, you know, not being afraid to have the ball get put in play off of you, and not every batter has to be a strikeout.
Yeah.
And trusting your defense is what builds, you know, confidence, and it builds relationships in that clubhouse and in that dugout. And
the chemistry is really important when it comes to stuff like that. And routine.
1-0 pitch from Tyler Chalk. And this one's hit down the line and out of play. Well out of play.
Chalk's location is really well right now. Really good.
Yeah.
He's putting it where he knows the hitter won't make a crazy play, you know? So he's just really trusting his arm. And I think the sun's right in the face of the outfielders right now too, so
and this one's lined back.
You want to
back
try
towards us.
As a pitcher, you want to try and keep it inside in the infield right now, because it's tough to see out there right now. But you know, you trust your guys. I mean, we just saw the great play in right field. So
1-2 pitch on the way, and this one's outside. 2-2. 1 out here in the top of the 6th. 3-2 Solano.
It seems like every at bat is almost to the full count.
Yeah.
Which is amazing to see for both sides.
Yeah, a lot of, I mean, like we were saying, both these offenses are really good, and so is their pitching. This one's fouled away. Kind of a fight 'em off swing right there in a 2-2 count.
Really good discipline right there. I don't think he wanted to swing at that, but he knew what the circumstances were.
A swing and a miss. He struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
The pace of these innings are just really fast
This
today.
is baseball. This is what baseball should be. This is really nice.
Yeah.
Makes it interesting too.
Swing and a miss. First pitch from Tyler Chalk is a fastball. And it's 0-1.
And Solano, you know there's such a dangerous team, and they can explode at any moment. So Laney has to get up
This
some
one
runs.
lined and into right center field. This one's going to split the gap. Rounding first and heading on into second. And it's a 2-out double.
Yeah, that stand-up double, just what they need. They do, like I was about to say, is they need to put up some runs right now. It's just been an incredible outing right now for Chalk. But Laney has to put up runs, because you never know when Solano will strike with the multi-run inning, like they just had last one.
Tyler Chalk, here's the first pitch, and that's a called strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
And you have to get up early, Chalk.
Here's the 0-1 pitch, and this one's hit into left field. It's shallow, falling, coming over, and making the catch. What a play from the shortstop.
The energy today has just been electric.
Mason Sire, what a play.
Yeah, Mason Sayer is just, that's a dog. That's why he is your best player, and he makes plays like that. That's why you bring him here.
And he was fired up.
My name's
after he
Rolando
made that
Ramos.
catch, and why wouldn't you be? We're heading to commercial.
My name is Rolando Ramos. Thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
My name is David Late. I'm the welding instructor here at Solano Community College. My goal here as an instructor at Solano is to teach the students to be quality welders, to produce quality welds and focus on attention to detail with their welding. We teach all processes. We teach SMAW, FCAW, GMAW, plasma cutting, carbon arc cutting. We have a new program starting next month. We're going to start testing for AWS, and that'll get the students a certification before they leave here, which all the employers are looking for.
Came here to learn how to weld. I like welding a lot better than sitting in a classroom.
I'm one-on-one with the students, make sure that they're learning and that they're progressing into the trade. We have several different unions that we partner with to get students jobs. If you're interested in getting a career in welding, you should come down, sign up for the courses. We have multiple courses, nights and mornings. It's a great place for you to start to learn this trade and to progress through it. Hey, I'm here to help you, make you the best you can be, and do whatever I can do to help you succeed at the welding trade. And Solano's the great place for you to start.
Welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network. Solano leading 3-2 as we go into the bottom of the 6th. So there's some great defense from the Falcons in this game.
Amazing. It's been amazing defense.
Yeah.
That could change the game, too, because if he doesn't make that catch, then I think Ty and Rem might have scored. So,
and
amazing play.
The Eagles do have a new pitcher in the game now. Warming up is JoJo Salazar. A 6.28 ERA in 8 appearances, so he hasn't had a long look at, but obviously, you know, he's going to want to be sharp today in a very close game.
17 Ks in 14 innings pitched is impressive. So,
and he does have one recorded save.
Yeah.
So
he's only played one.
Yeah, he's only
started one game. So, yeah, I think they found his role. I think this is where he needs to be.
So here's the first pitch of the inning, and that one's in there for a called strike. Cameron Taylor leading things off for Solano.
Yeah, this is
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one's lined into the gap, and that's going to be extra bases. Actually, he gets cut off by the left fielder. He's going for 2 anyway, and the throw is going to be offline. It skips past the shortstop. Make that the second baseman, and Cameron Taylor is in there with a leadoff double.
Wow.
This defense started off strong, but they're seeming to make some errors recently, and it's costing them.
Yeah. Trevor Lesperance will come to the plate now.
And just like I was saying, Laney had to put up runs in that last one because this might be the inning where Solano starts to pop off those quick scoring runs, innings.
And they could score in bunches when they get hot, so. Showing bunt. Taylor leading off from second. Salazar checks. Now he goes to home, and this one's in the dirt, and it almost gets away from the catcher.
Really good stop right there.
Holmes has played pretty good catch behind home plate today. He's blocked a lot of balls in the dirt for Laney. He's been.
I like the positivity from the crowd.
Yeah.
It's a lot different from other sports that we get.
Yes.
You don't get a lot of complaining from this crowd.
Yeah.
We get a lot of positivity, but man, those football games for high school get really intense.
Salazar checks, and now he's gonna throw to second.
A little jittery right there. A little.
Yeah. Cameron Taylor, he's trying to get in the head of Salazar over there at second base. And Solano today, I mean, obviously we've seen this what speed can do for you when you're on the base paths. Mania, as this ball gets away and looks like it's going to hit.
Yeah, it hit him.
Lesperon, so he'll go to first.
Yeah, this is where.
And here comes the catcher still rocking his. Oh.
This is where Laney needs to really make a stop right now because Solano is just too dangerous to have two on base with no outs as well. Wow.
I guess
they said he's not.
They're not going to say that it hit him. I'm assuming that means that it hit the knob of the bat or the handle.
Interesting.
And
it kind of sounded like that, right?
Yeah, it definitely did sound like that, but they originally said it hit him, but
I would have faked like I got hurt to get that.
Here's the 1-1 pitch, and that one's on the backstop. So either way, Cameron Taylor's going to get to third.
Yeah, I think he looked back at the umpire. He was like, I don't think I got hit, but I'm going to take it. No, I would immediately be like, my shin. My shin hurts.
And that, I mean, that's the thing that a lot of people do when stuff like that happens. We see it at the pro level, obviously, D1 and D2 in college.
You got to flop.
You got to
sell
put
it.
on an acting show.
You got to
sell it.
You got to win Oscars.
2-1 pitch, and this one is up and away. Salazar is having some difficulty right now finding his locations.
Yeah, I think once he allowed a hit in the first at bat, it kind of just threw him way off. And this kind of seems familiar to.
Here's a pitch, and this one's hit into left field. It's shallow. It's going to fall. Coming in to score is Cameron Taylor, and Solano will extend their lead 4-2.
I was about to say is this Laney team looks kind of familiar to how Solano looked earlier in the season because they started off strong with the pitching, not allowing much, and then things just kind of took a turn for the worse in later innings. So, and this dugout for Solano is starting to be a lot more energetic.
It's always good to see.
Yeah.
So I believe we're going to have a pinch hitter. Cooper Dwyer will come in.
He's got the best walk-up song.
Definitely a classic walk-up song right there.
Yeah, Can't See Me.
So here's the first pitch from Salazar, and that's in their first strike.
He can see the ball well, though. That's one thing for sure. So you need to be really careful right here if you're JoJo. Awesome name, by the way. Awesome name. JoJo Salazar.
Yeah. Definitely a pure baseball name, as this one's chopped up the middle. They're going to – and it's off the hand, and now it gets away from the second baseman. He tried to be fancy there and barehanded, and you just can't do that sometimes.
Wow, he's going to get chewed out at practice. Oh, man. You cannot allow that to happen. That changes the game. That changes changes the look at. Oh, man, that's just – and they haven't had any errors. Like, they haven't had any issues, really, until the last two innings. And now this is where Solano can start piling on, just like you were saying, Ryan. So something you can't allow to happen.
This defense just needs to bring it back to the basics, fundamentals, because these outs are crucial for them.
Yeah, especially for your pitcher who's been struggling already.
Yeah.
No.
You can't afford those errors.
So here's the first pitch. J.J. Dane laying down the bunt, and he takes it. It's 1-0. J.J. Dane, obviously the big energizer for this group.
Really good Friday game.
Yeah. Definitely a really great baseball game. And he lays down the bunt, and it's down the line, and it goes foul. First baseman playing in there.
That was close. Dane being the veteran on this team, he knows what to do.
He definitely has what it takes to deliver that RBI hit. He has a lot of power, too.
Yeah.
So.
But he plays his role when he needs to.
Salazar getting the sign from the catcher. Now he comes set. J.J. Dane laying down the bunt again. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He pulls back, and he hits it right past the infield. Completely faked the infield out. A run comes in to score over to third, and it gets away. And J.J. Dane into second base, and he's fired up. And why wouldn't you be?
The veteran play right there, just like I was saying, is
faking out the defense.
Fake
Oh my
bunt.
goodness.
Executed beautifully.
Wow, that's such a quick turn to do from switching your batting stance. Wow. He drove in the infielders and then just popped it right where he needed to. Wow, that was
not easy to do.
Really
but
smart baseball right there.
J.J. Dane, I mean, we talk about it, and, you know, he's the guy that he wakes up everybody.
Yeah,
and
he's the vet. That's his job.
And he knows exactly what to do, when to do it. He doesn't really have to be told what to do. He just knows, okay, I'm coming to the plate. This is my plan. I'm going to execute it. And he did right there. I mean, he drew the entire Laney Eagles defense in, and then he just pulled the bat back. And you have to be really talented and composed to be able to do stuff like that, because it's not easy.
Yeah, this has been an offensive showing in this inning right now. And they already have to make a pitching change.
Yesterday we saw it a lot on the broadcast. It must just be like a thing that they do in this league. They have a lot of their meetings. They'll have an offensive meeting where the manager or the batting coach will bring the runners and hitter together, and it usually happens between, you know, mound visits. Laney isn't a mound visit, and it looks like we're going to get a new pitcher for them. We'll try to get you the information on him in just a second, but obviously you look at what the Solano team is able to do. I mean, offensively, you have the vets like J.J. Dane. You have the freshmen. You have the energizers, the people on base that can get on base and help your team win. And I think if you, like I was saying yesterday, if you do all these little things right, you're going to be a better team. And especially against a team like Laney, they're going to be really good this year. So if you're able to beat them now, that's going to give you confidence to be able to beat them when conference starts in the league.
And Laney's mistakes really is what has caused them to be in this deficit right now. And they weren't able to put up runs earlier after that impressive first inning. And I think it's just the improvement of Chalk and how well he started to get into his groove, because that first inning, they were seeing the ball really well. But then after that, he started manipulating them really well and giving them different looks, a lot of movement on his pitches. And now you can see the Solano team is fired up.
So the new pitcher for the Laney Eagles is Caleb Garrison. 11 appearances on the year, 1 win, 11 total innings pitched. As here's the first pitch, and this one's hit in the air, in right field, or shallow right field, coming in to make the play as the second baseman.
He timed that up perfectly. He was just a little under it.
So here's Rolando Ramos, chance to drive in more runs for Solano. And more information on Caleb Garrison. He has a 2.45 ERA, so he's a pretty good pitcher for this Laney club. And he could kind of be what Robert likes to call the extinguisher. He likes to come in and, you know, he's one of those guys to try to limit the damage and keep Laney in this game. So here's the first pitch, and this one's fouled away.
Yeah, you can't allow any more runs to score right now. And then as of Laney's offensive standpoint is you have to start rallying and put on your rally caps.
If you're Solano, just continue to pad that lead. Don't hold back, because Laney has a great offense too. So here's the pitch, and this one's a swing and a miss. Foul tip into the glove. And the count will be 0-2. There's one out here. Runners at second and third. 5-2 Solano.
You got a slight breeze now. Still feels good outside.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul down towards the dugout on the Solano side.
The Solano hitters still looking aggressive even though they have this lead, but it's essential that they keep up, the intensity and the momentum.
Here's the pitch, and
Finish it
this
off.
one's hit on the ground. Waiting, got a funny hop, but he's going to fire to first and record the out. Run does come in to score, and it will be a 6-2 ball game now.
Just a slow bounce.
Yep.
So that's what you want. That's fine. RBI sacrifice.
And, I mean, obviously it's probably not exactly what he wanted, but you don't get a double play, right? I mean, in that situation, runner's not at first, but you're able to hit it to the shortstop, which, if you hit it to third when the third baseman's playing in, they can always go home, so.
Is that the first out? I thought it was the second.
I believe.
But maybe it is. I mean, the scoreboard says it was the first out, but I thought there was already an out before that.
Yeah, me too. I will.
Oh, maybe it was the error that I'm thinking. I don't know. We'll see.
Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Javier Mania. He's had a great day today.
Yeah.
Both at the plate and on bases.
Yep. He's done his job.
Here's the pitch. And that one's just outside.
And that's the thing is when you're playing a sport like this, it's just about doing your job. It's kind of like how football is, where if you do your job correctly, you're going to be successful.
Yeah.
And that's another thing with baseball is it's kind of a singular sport. It's a one-on-one thing. It's if the ball is hit, you're the guy who makes a play, or if you're the pitcher and the batter, it's a one-on-one thing.
Yeah.
So if you do your job, you will be successful. And I think Javier's done that perfectly today.
Here's the pitch. And this one's hit. And a nice diving play. He's going to have to hurry, though. And he's going to get him out.
He nearly beat him.
So we were right.
Yeah.
That will be the end of the inning as we head to the top of the 7th here on the Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, everybody. Tanner Millsaps. Thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network here in the top of the 7th inning. 6-2 Solano. They scored 3 in the 6th and 2 in the 5th to regain the lead. So here's the first pitch in the inning. And that one's going to be a strike. Make that a ball.
This is where you have to make a run now.
Yeah, if you're Laney, you have to get things going as we get into the later part of this ball game. Because that one's not called a strike.
Wow.
And it's 2-0.
A lot of signals over there.
Yeah.
Baseball is such a funny sport, man.
2-0 pitch. And this one's a strike.
Wow.
So it's 2-1.
Makeup call right there.
It's a 2-1 pitch. This one's hit into center field. Going back. Mania with the great catch, shielding his eyes from the sun.
And that's why he is in the center field. He's done everything today.
Javier Mania has been all over the field. He has really helped this club, and obviously going into when league starts.
He couldn't even see. That is insane.
Yeah, his speed is just absolutely necessary for every position that he's put in on
Yeah.
both sides of the ball. You can clearly see that, that speed is just his arsenal.
He's putting in a lot of work, you can tell.
There's the first pitch. And that one is a ball. It's 1-0. Ronald Gay Jr. at the plate.
Feels like the Javi episode right now. We had to apologize to him. You said his name wrong earlier, and now he's going crazy.
It woke him up.
Yeah.
As this one's hit and just past the diving leap of the shortstop.
Yeah, Sayer almost had it. He was like probably a few inches away from catching that ball.
Solano's defense today has been really good. And I think if they carry this defense, well, I mean, what we've seen the last few games, their defense has been really good. And today they've just made, the highlight plays, if you want to call it like that.
Yeah, it's been a lot of highlights today. That's what I thought. That's what I'm saying. And there's not two L's. Yeah, I was right. Javier
Right,
Manila.
yeah. Lots of confusion here.
You know what?
We're all.
We could just call him Javi. You know what? Let's just call him Javi. He's that guy, man. Yeah, but definitely not Xavier. Definitely not Xavier. We want to call him. We can't mess that one up. We can't mess that one.
No, we cannot. Here's the
It's all
pitch.
good,
That one's in there for a strike.
Maybe you need to mispronounce his name every game so he can have a great game like
Honestly,
today. Should we talk to him about that? No, Brooklyn, you're gonna probably ask him that question if we win this game. You should probably ask him that question. Be like, hey, we mispronounced your name. I think that gave you a little fuel.
there's the 1-1 pitch, and that one's in the dirt for a ball, and it's 2-1.
But no.
We promise we will get his name right. And
No, we will
in fact,
never
we
get
will-
his name right because he can keep playing
We will
like
get
this.
his name right. We will get his school right. We will get that down.
Yeah,
I can promise you that.
He's
I do
no,
apologize
his
here.
nickname's an anomaly. No Jason Tatum.
There's a pickoff attempt, and he's just back in there.
Wow, that was. I don't know if that was. But yeah, Javier Mandela.
We will.
So that's the guy. That's the guy. We got it. We got it, man.
Here's the 2-1 pitch, and this one's fouled away.
Now Laney has to. I mean, they've kind of been in the same spot for the last 6 innings almost, and just like you have to make improvements as you go. And Solano's clearly made the improvements, and Laney hasn't. So I think Laney just need to find their rhythm again.
Yeah, as you were saying, Mason, it's like a chess game, and Tyler Chalk just seems to be winning.
This one's hit on the ground.
Yeah.
They're going to go for one there, a second, and the throw on to first, and that's going to be the inning. So
Yeah, Solano is cooking right now.
we head to the bottom of the 7th here at the Solano College Sports Network.
I'm Tyler Chalk. Thanks for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, Christine Manny, full-time instructor at Solano College Theater. Have you ever been interested in coming into theater? Come over to Solano College and find out what it's all about. You can take classes, you can be involved in many different ways, and just come talk with us. Check us out at www.solano.edu/theater.
We're back here at the Solano College Sports Network. 6-2 Solano here in the bottom of the 7th inning. The Falcons coming up, obviously looking to try and pad on this lead. The last 2 innings, they've scored 3, and then they scored 2 back in the 5th inning. So their offense is rolling, and if they can just run this score up as we get later into the final 2 innings, they can put this game away.
This is one of the more entertaining games we've had all season so far, and it doesn't even look like that on the score, but it's been such a close game and a very high stakes game.
Yeah.
Because you know what the stakes are going into the season, and you're not showing all your cards right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, but Solano's forcing them to go deep in the bullpen. So we've seen 3 pitchers today already for Laney, but I think this has just been an insane chess match, like I said earlier, and Solano's winning that right now.
Yeah.
It's also a great preview to what we can expect to see in the conference starting next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really close conference, and Solano, they haven't been able to win a conference in 10 years, so they look to break that streak this year.
Yeah, they seem to have been missing some crucial pieces, but I mean,
Yeah.
as we can see, they definitely have gained them this season.
Yeah, they have.
So here's Millsaps. He'll take a pitch in there for a strike. Garrison still out there on the mound. He just came in last inning for Laney. 6-2 Falcons. And here's the pitch. And that is taken outside, and it's 1-1.
And you know you can be patient right now as a hitter, so you're not in desperation mode. You know Laney is, so they're looking to get out of this inning quick, so you're going to get a pitch you like eventually.
Here's the 1-1 pitch, and this one's fouled away.
And that might have been the one he wanted.
Yeah. And, you know, we go back to league starting next week, and, you know, for Solano, this is the right time to get hot. It's kind of like, you know, you're getting hot at the beginning, right before the season starts, and you carry that confidence into the league. And obviously you're going to be playing teams like Laney a lot, and, you know, being in that conference. And I just think Solano, they have a lot going well for them right now. And I think the challenge is just don't let it go away. Don't lose that focus and that mentality going into the season. And here's the pitch, and this one's fouled away.
It's really about chemistry building before the league play starts because you need to all be in sync for the season because it's a long season. So, and in summer league, you're going to have the Mudcats as well. So, you just have to get that chemistry going.
Here's the 2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So Millsaps fought through that at bat, but he came up unsuccessful.
Yeah,
there's one gone.
He had a pitch he's gonna regret not taking early in that at bat, but not terrible. Still battled, so not a bad at bat.
And here's the spark plug for the Solano Falcons.
He's really like the igniter.
He is.
He kind of just keeps pouring on into the fire.
431 batting average on the season. And to take that, I mean, having a lot of confidence at the plate going into this the conference, as this one's popped up in the infield or right field, making the play out there.
He just missed it.
This is Cameron Murphy, and there's one gone, or two gone.
Yeah, Sayers made up for his kind of lack of offensive output today with the defensive.
Yeah,
for sure.
And so that's why he's your guy, and that's why this Solano team is so dangerous because even with him having a slower day on the offensive end, you have other guys picking up the pace.
Yeah. And here's the 4-hole hitter, Cameron Taylor. He's had a great day defensively. He had that great throw from the outfield and right field to throw that runner out at third earlier in the game. And, I mean, he has an above-average arm in the outfield. He's probably going to have one of the stronger arms in the league as this one's popped up. Catcher behind home plate. He's going to try to make this play, and he's going to come over, and he's going to drop it out of his glove. He had it, and he just could not hold on to it.
He had that one.
That's tough. Just slipped out of his glove.
So Taylor will have some life here at the plate.
Kind of bounced off the glove.
Yeah. As the old-timers would say, he might have had a hole in his glove on that play.
Yeah.
So it is 0-2 with 2 outs. Cameron Taylor obviously in protect mode. Here's the pitch, and this one's lined into left field for a base hit. So he gets an 0-2 mistake, and he's going to take a wide turn there at first base, but he'll hustle back.
No, that's going to sting if you're the catcher. So you just basically allowed a hit to happen.
Yeah. And I mean, like you were saying, that's got to suck because you had a chance to, go 1, 2, 3, put this inning away, and then you're unable to make a play that you probably feel like you should be able to make.
Yeah, that's a routine play, you believe. So, just got to clean it up right now.
So here's the first pitch, swing and a miss.
Very late.
Esperance.
It's a really good scenery we have every time we see this.
Yeah. 0-1 pitch on the way, and this one's in the dirt. Nice block there by Holmes. It's 0-1 with 2 outs. Taylor over there at first base. Here's the pitch, and this one's hit.
Oh.
Into center field. It's going to stay in the park. It had some carry to it, but that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom half of the 7th inning here on the Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Javi Manila. Thank you for watching the Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network here in the top of the 8th. A new pitcher for Solano, Mark Graham, will be taking over. 2-6 or 6-2 Solano.
Really good response for Chalk. After that tough first inning, he just cleaned it up so well. And we got to put a lot of credit to this defense too, because they have made play after play after play, and probably the most highlights we will get this season. And just not allowing big plays to happen. So
here's the first pitch from Graham, and that's going to be taken for a strike. And it's 0-1 as we begin the top of the 8th.
Laney has to start their rally now.
Yeah. I mean, we've been saying that for
2 innings, past 2 innings, yeah.
And, I mean, it's been a quick game as there's a swing and a miss. This pitching for Solano today has been very impressive. And I think that defense and obviously the energy that Solano has brought to this club today, I think has really energized everybody. It's made everybody's game elevate, which I think is so important as a team. As this one's hit up the middle, coming across, and it's going to bounce off of the glove.
Yeah, as you were
Trevor
saying,
Lesperance.
As you were saying with that, the energy that they bring really, like, it just shows whenever they're playing. Like, whenever they don't have this energy, they don't do as well. They're able to make plays that are just textbook for them here whenever the energy is up compared to whenever it's down.
You know what else has been impressive? You know what else? The impressive showing of this sports broadcasting program.
Oh, yeah. No.
I think what makes this program so great is getting to kind of feel like it's a professional business, like you're working a job. And I would encourage a lot of people, if you are watching and you are a student, I'd encourage you to come do this program because of the benefits. I mean, you're not just doing this.
This one's hit on the ground to shortstop. They're going to go to Les Bronson. He's going to have no play at first base.
But
Excuse to
it's all good. Yeah. I think when it comes to this program, it's not just for sports. It's about the relationships you make with people. I mean, we all have fun every time we do this.
Yeah.
And I think also like accountability and like you gain skills for life from here. So, and if you enjoy media, you're going to learn so many things about cameras, about the production of things. So I would really enjoy it. I really recommend it to people because I enjoy it so much.
Yeah.
Also, if you're an athlete and you have that knowledge of sports, like
it comes a lot
you
easier.
you have the commentary already in you. So it's just like it comes easy if you have that background knowledge.
And I just got into the TriCasting thing, and I like that. I enjoy that a lot.
You do like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, this is obviously my first semester doing this, so I think being able to not feel like you're under pressure really when you're doing it. You know, like if you were up at a professional level or anywhere, you know, have to get everything right because this one's hit in the air. It's gonna be playable, maybe. It is not. It's gonna go out of play. But you know, like we were saying, this is, I think, the only sports broadcasting program around here.
Yeah, it is.
So I definitely encourage those that are listening and those
And
that
it gets better as you keep doing it. So
For sure.
just get more comfortable with it. And some of the people on camera don't even want to do the commentary. That's fine. So
definitely a lot of other things that you can do in this program.
and we film podcasts. We film podcasts. We're not just the just a sports broadcasting thing. It's a media thing. It's really just a media, but this is the main thing.
Yeah.
So I think this is where it really is at. My favorite sport to do right now so far is probably football.
Yeah.
Just because of the high school environment and the energy from the crowd.
So this one's hit in the shallow right field, coming in, and he's going to make the catch.
We got podcasts about it though, so make sure you guys check those out.
Cameron
and sometimes
Taylor,
we might not even talk about sports.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can talk about almost anything. I mean, you know, Poff is a great professor, and you can kind of just get in front of the camera and just be comfortable and just talk about really anything.
And I think the main thing about going into this program is don't be afraid about anything.
Yeah.
Because Poff will push you to your limits, but he won't push you to something you can't handle. So it's really like a boss thing, like a.
And you're not going to have this opportunity anywhere else. Like, if you go to a school that's like a D1
especially
school
community
or whatever,
college,
right?
you won't get this experience.
No. I mean, there's some universities that you don't even really get an experience like this because, I mean, you're kind of, when you go to a D1 school or even a D2 school, those positions that we're doing right now are kind of already set in stone for people that actually have careers in this. So to be able to do that here, to do sports is, I think really cool.
Yeah, shout out to Poff's son for wanting to get into sports broadcasting to make this thing a possibility, and shout out to James Thomas Media for allowing this to be a possibility as well. Getting all this equipment, getting new equipment, so it's really, really well done.
Yeah. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and he's going to actually turn and throw it to first, just getting back to the bag. Mark Graham has some pretty quick. He can throw the ball to first pretty quick. His pickoff moves are. We've seen a lot of Solano players have really quick pickoff moves. We haven't seen anybody get picked off yet.
Pitching staff is really well done.
Graham's pitch, and this one's lined hard into center field. So he was all over that. Rounding second and heading to third. Manila's going to throw that in. Runners at the corners now with 2 gone.
Now you got snake eyes, so you have to make a play here if you're Laney to keep yourself in the game, to put yourself in the game, because you're not in the game right now if you don't score. So put yourself in the game if you score right here. But for Solano, you just have to execute right here. It's 1 out. It's not a whole lot you have to do.
Just make your pitches and, you know, obviously be able to get out of this inning. It's
A lot
6-2,
of pressure.
so here's the pitch. That's a
Ooh.
great curveball. Nasty 12-6 break right there, and it's 0-1.
That started high and then ended low. That was amazing right there. Dropped right in the pocket.
Mhm. Six appearances on the year for Mark Graham. And he's going to flip over to first base.
The pitching, I'm really impressed with the pitching down the stretch this last few games because of the improvement. I think just how well they've been able to do it, and it seems like everyone's been in rhythm, and able to continue the momentum is so important to baseball, because if your ace or your starter starts off really well and then you go in with not as great of a rhythm, you're going to mess up the whole game. But
Yeah.
I haven't seen that at all in the past 4 games.
I mean, you know, Solano, they've been playing really good baseball as of late. And I'm just really excited to see when league starts because, I mean, they carry this into the season. They're going to be really hard to beat.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch, and that's a high fastball. Looks like they got the runner kind of picked off, but he's going to run into
Wow.
second. They're just going to watch him. You don't want to make – my guess is you don't want to make that throw and try to go into a pickle with that because the runner at third is just going to come home. So,
Yeah.
One thing I haven't seen is a pickle. Now that you mention it,
Yeah.
those are the most fun to watch.
those are always fun to watch. It could be very confusing. If the longer it goes, it's even, you know, players on the field are going to start getting confused on where do I go,
Yeah.
when do I get the ball.
Yeah.
Kind of just becomes more of a how the hell do I get this guy out?
Yeah. Now you got to score here. You have 2 in scoring position. If you get this, the game changes. 2-2 now.
2-2 with 2 outs. Mark Graham trying to get out of this jam. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he does get out of the jam. We are going to the bottom of the 8th, and it is 6-2 Solano here on the Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Peyton Chekalewski, and thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network here in the bottom of the 8th. It is 6-2 Solano. Solano trying to get another win here right before the league starts.
Laney, they had their opportunity.
Yep.
But now it's time to seal it for Solano.
Here's the first pitch to Cooper Dwyer. As you were mentioning earlier, has one of the better walk-up songs.
Yeah, absolutely. Is that? I didn't know it was iconic. Is it iconic to have a walk-up song? That be your walk-up song?
I mean, if you got like, I mean, obviously that's a classic beat.
Yeah.
You know, everyone knows that, but
You should.
yeah.
If you don't.
If you don't, then
It's called, the song is called "Can't See Me" by Tupac.
Yeah.
If the audience wants to know.
This one's hit hard through the left side of the infield for a base knock, and that's how Solano's going to lead off the bottom of the 8th. So Cooper Dwyer has a great walk-up song, and he's got a nice hit right there. So
Yeah, you can't have a great walk-up song and not be great.
No.
So
here is the Energizer, J.J. Dane, stepping in. Solano with a leadoff runner at first to begin the bottom of the 8th. Here's the first pitch. Faking the bunt is Dane, and he'll take that away, and he'll watch ball 1. Is 1-0. Solano's been great today in really all aspects, defensively, offensively, base running. And he pulls back the bunt attempt again, and he takes one in the dirt. It's 2-0.
now I want to break some news to the broadcast. If you guys are Raiders fans listening,
Oh my gosh.
y'all better be excited to have Geno Smith, because that's a guy. And if you're a Niners fan, you're excited to not see him every year anymore. But that's a really good move for the Raiders.
Yeah, it's, I mean,
Raiders fans, you have to be happy. But after having Gardner Minshew as your quarterback last year and Aiden O'Connell, yeah.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah,
before that.
rough.
And J.J. Dane lays down the bunt, and it's a good one. They're going to watch it roll foul.
Ooh.
Dane.
That was close.
Dane, I believe either he came into contact or it just rolled foul, but that was a great bunt.
Yeah.
And it just, like I said, I'm not sure if it looked like J.J. Dane might have bumped it a little bit with his foot when he was going down the line.
I didn't see.
They called it a dead ball.
He
So it's
waited for that
2-1.
bunt, too. He
Yeah.
was waiting for that perfect pitch.
And he might lay it down again here. I mean, it's 2-2, so he might have to protect, but here's the pitch, and he takes one outside, so not looking to bunt anymore. It's 3-2. Yeah, I think the Raiders obviously have a lot of pieces that they have to fill out. This one's hitting the right center field. Coming in to make the catch is the right fielder. He'll throw into the second baseman.
Yeah, Max Crosby, he's an amazing player. So you have to appease him right now while you still have him. So Raiders Nation, stand up. I'm a Bears fan, but I don't hate you guys.
I was going to say, I thought you were a Bears fan.
I am.
Looks like we might have another pitching change. Or it's like we're going to have a mound visit, but for the Solano, the manager did go out to the umpire with his lineup card, so it looks like we might have a pinch hitter.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure yet, but we'll obviously let you know when he comes up to the plate.
Yeah, Laney just couldn't keep their spark alive after the first inning.
Yep.
So it's really just been a tale of multiple halves. I mean, of innings, and it's just Solano. You just can't keep Solano down for long. And I knew eventually Solano was going to spark some type of run, and Laney just had to respond earlier. So
it is going to be a pitching change for Laney, the Eagles. We'll get you that information on the pitcher that's warming up right now as soon as possible. The Eagles are currently losing 2-6. Solano, obviously a great day. Like we were saying earlier, they have a lot of player of the games, I think. I mean, Manila's been really good. Cameron Taylor's had that really great play in right field, so that in itself could honestly honor you the player of the game.
yeah, and Sayer had some amazing plays too on defensive end, but
that great play running in, making that diving catch in foul territory down the third base line. So I think obviously,
and J.J. Dane, I mean, he just had that. He's been an amazing catcher. So
Yeah, sometimes it's easy to overlook the catcher, but he does a good job at his position and appears to be reliable.
But yeah, and on the offensive end, he also was really smart with the fake bunt.
Yeah.
Got scores in, but Javi has the crown right now. We should get like a player of the game chain.
Oh, yeah.
And like we give it to the player to take a picture or whatever they want to do with it.
Kind of what they do in, well, they kind of do that in baseball sometimes,
Yeah.
but when a player hits a home run, they go into the dugout and they have their own like thing that they put them on.
chain or like the samurai thing.
Yeah.
The Angels had, I think. Is this a walk-up song? Wow.
Pitch
Interesting
hitter
walk-up song.
Andrew Layman. I apologize if I butchered your name just now.
Andrew Lemon, yep.
He will be the pinch hitter here. Here's the first pitch, and that one is going to be high. It's 1-0.
Wow. Really nice reaction time right there. Bobby Smith is the new pitcher.
Bobby Smith is going to be the new pitcher for the Eagles. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that one's slashed foul.
That's one he wanted to hit too. That was right down Main Street.
He was trying to hit that one over the scoreboard.
That would be a perfect cap off for this Solano team. Laney still has life though. I mean, it's a 4-run game, but you just have to put on an amazing effort on offense.
Yeah. Smith's the 1-1 pitch, and that's check swing. He didn't go. Ball's going to get away behind the backstop, so the runner will advance to second.
Something you can't let happen right there.
No.
It's just tough.
And it's definitely like, I mean, Laney, their pitchers today, they just haven't really been able to find like any rhythm, which I think, like we were saying, good defense, great pitching is going to lead to a lot of success. And they just haven't, their pitching today just has not been the best.
Yeah. Not after the first inning.
Yeah. And here's the pitch, and that one's slashed foul. Another pitch that.
Not after the first 2.5 innings, really, because if you do recall, when Javier Manila was coming up in the bottom of the third, it was 2 outs. They were about to go down in order again, but then the spark plug he is, he made a play, and it just changed the whole game. So.
Yeah. And there's a play, and it goes into center field. So Smith with the bad throw to try to pick off the runner at second, and he's going to advance to third.
It's just multiple mistakes right now.
Yep. So Cooper Dwyer advances to third on the wild throw by the pitcher.
Yeah, Smith has to be better right now.
So here's the pitch by Smith, 2-2, and this one's popped up down the right field line. First baseman doesn't see it. He never saw it, and that ball is going to fall.
That's rough. Sun's right in his face.
First baseman had no idea where that ball was. And that just tells you, like, baseball, especially with the way when the sun is shining a certain way and, so sometimes when you have clouds and plus wind, like, you could lose the ball so easily.
That's why you play it outside. It's so amazing to have the natural impact of it.
Yeah. It's 2-2, 1 out, runner at third.
Baseball and football are the most impacted by nature in sports.
Here's the pitch, and this one's lined foul. Hanging curveball, and Lammer was all over it.
He was a little early, just a little early. That was when he wanted to. That was.
Here's the pitch, and that one's high. 3-2.
Man, the location of these pitches are really troubling this catcher right now. Zane is having a rough time.
Yeah. I mean, like we were saying, you know, Laney today just their pitchers have struggled to hit their locations,
Yeah.
their spots, and I mean it's cost them a lot.
You've got to make your catcher's job easier.
Yeah. Here's the pitch. Lehman, swing and a miss, and he's going to go down on strikes. A great battle.
Yeah, that was nasty.
But ultimately got him with the high fastball. Rolando Ramos coming to the plate.
Laney has to close it out right now. You cannot allow him to score right now.
Smith kind of trying to work out of a jam and limit the damage. Swing and a miss.
I think that was a slider.
I limit the damage. I mean, Solano does have 6 on the board today, and if you're Laney, I mean, you only have so many more chances, so
Yeah.
you don't want to give up
you have
more
one
runs.
chance left.
Yeah.
You have 3 outs left.
Yep.
And you have to get the ball hit. You have to make plays.
Yep.
And they haven't been able to do that since the first.
1-1 pitch from Smith. That's a fastball just low,
Wow.
and it's 2-1.
Good eye right there.
Here's the 2-1 pitch from Smith, and that one's high. 3-1. 2 outs. Solano with a chance to drive in another run. And in a situation like this, I mean, obviously you want to get that run home.
Yep.
Expand your lead even more. Three and one pitch is on the way. Swing and a foul ball. 3-2 now.
Laney has to close him out right now.
Smith gets the sign. Taking a long time. 3-2 pitch. And this one's up and in. Look out. That's going to be ball 4. They set up on the outside corner, and that pitch came way up and in. Completely missed his location.
Now let's see if Javier can pad his stats even more.
Javier Manila, he's had a great day.
Yeah. We've talked about him enough, though.
Yeah.
We'll see. He'll probably be player of the game.
Definitely going to try to hopefully
pad them stats.
Get him, yeah. There's a pitch, and that's a fastball just high. And it's 1-0.
Yeah, I think Javi's gained a few fans today.
One 1-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The catcher lost it. Ramos is going to run up to second, so he'll move up.
Man, Zane has had to been through a lot of adversity right now today.
Yeah, it seems like Laney just can't really figure out who they can rely on for this pitching staff. You know, they have their their 2 starting pitchers, Gomez and Orozco, who are leading in ERA in the BVC, but obviously they aren't able to use them right now. Probably saving them for next week.
Yep, have to.
Next week, league does start for all of these teams in this conference. And for Solano, they've had really good last few weeks. So here's the pitch, and that one's going to be in there for a strike. 3-1. Smith's going to step off the rubber here. He's going to regather himself. 3-1, 2 outs. Manila in another great situation, a great spot to score more runs. 3-1 pitch. And this one's hit into right center field. Coming in, and he's going to make the catch in right field. So that one held up just too long.
That was solid contact, too.
We'll head to the bottom of, or the top of the 9th inning here on the Solano College Sports Network.
My name's Aaron Strong. Thank you for watching Solano College Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Solano College Sports Network here in the top of the 9th inning. Solano, Graham back out there on the mound looking to try to close this out for Solano. It's 6-2, so obviously, you know, you have a pretty good length of a lead.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to make too many errors, too many mistakes, but as here's the first pitch, and that one's going to be in there for a strike.
You do have leeway, so.
Yeah.
But Laney, they have to string up some runs now. Well, all it takes is 3 outs for the Solano team to go home happy.
This one's hit into left field, and this one's hit well, and it is going to go. That is going to be a leadoff home run.
Wow.
Here in the 9th inning. Not exactly what you want if you're Solano, but.
Now, Laney, that was cracked. That was perfect right there. Oh, my goodness. If any of the viewers play MLB The Show, that is what we call perfect. Yeah, that was cracked. You can tell right off the bat, the sound of it, that it was gone.
I was definitely.
And it was right where it needed to be. It would have hit the gate and not been it would have probably been a stand-up double if it didn't go directly towards the scoreboard. So.
A huge leadoff home run in the 9th inning for the Eagles.
Definitely not expected, but they need that for this.
Yeah.
This one's hit.
They want to get back up.
They needed to get right back into the aggressive realm. They were really aggressive to start off the game, and then they kind of like leaned back away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really kind of turned their momentum down.
So it's 3-6 now. Solano, obviously, if you're Graham, you just want to put that one in the back, in your back pocket, and just forget about it. You know, there's no runners on.
Really good stop there by Dane.
Dane now behind home plate.
Now Zane has to make a play right here. Down 1-2.
1-2 pitch. This one hit hard into left field. This is going to stay in the park, though.
Wow. That sounded good off the bat, too, but it was just not enough power on it. Wow. That was a line, basically. It wasn't even a fly.
2 loud hits. One of them for a home run, obviously the other one for an out. So
And we haven't seen that since the first inning. That's what I'm saying is they should have been aggressive like that the whole way through. But I think it was just.
They also had Tyler Chalk pitching.
Yeah,
however.
Chalk was amazing though.
As that is going to be a ball. It's 1-0. One and 0 pitch, and this one's going to be low. 2-0.
It's a 3-run game, so
yeah,
you're in it. It's 1 out. You're up in the count. You know the pressure. You know what the stakes are, so live in the moment.
2-0 pitch, and that's going to be in there for a strike. It's 2-1. 1 out here in the top of the ninth.
He knows to be patient. He knows what to swing at and what he wants.
Yeah.
He's seen a few pitches hang, so.
2-1 pitch on the way from Graham, and this one's popped up in the infield. Dane going all the way back. And it's going to bounce actually near us, actually near me. Broadcasters might need gloves this time. Next time.
Where did you even hit? I didn't even see it.
I heard it right here.
Wow.
I didn't see it, but I heard it.
Now we keep it P.
Did you guys flinch?
No.
No.
We don't flinch here on Solano College Sports Network.
We keep it P at Solano Sports Network. No lizardry.
Here's the pitch. Foul tip into the glove of Dane.
Rough.
And there are 2 outs.
He knows he needed to hit that. That was our opportunity.
You talk about, obviously, Solano, right? On March 11th, next week, they start against Los Medanos.
Yeah.
And
that's going to be
a
dogfight.
They were one of the top teams last year in the conference.
Yeah.
So Solano always played them well, though. And I think, obviously, like we were talking about earlier, Solano going into the season hot. I feel like, you know, you look in that dugout and they're all on the same page. They're all just having a good time, having fun, which I think that's really what baseball is, being competitive, but also not forgetting that fun aspect of the game.
Yeah.
And so they'll play them 3 times, and they open up that series, and I'd imagine
next Tuesday.
Yeah.
So I think what they really did well is finishing out the non-league games well. When they're if they can hold this game through, the last 6 games they're about to be 5-1.
Yeah.
So that's really good momentum for them. And that one game that they lost was they had it tight. So just hold on to this one and then move on, and then league play, and that's when you got to start.
1-2 pitch. This one hit into center field, coming in, and it's gonna fall.
Wow.
So
a lot of people were looking to go home right there, but
2 out. Thought it was gonna be another fantastic play from Manila out there in center field.
No, that would have been crazy. Now 2 outs still. You have to be perfect now if you're Laney. No mistakes here for Solano.
Here's the pitch from Graham. That's going to be just inside.
Wow, that was close.
Dane having a few words with the umpire behind him. Probably asking where did that miss. It's 1-0 with 2 outs. Graham trying to secure this W for the Falcons, and that one's going to be just outside, 2-0.
It's a tough spot to be in, but you have leeway, so just cannot make mistakes, though. And the worst that could happen is it's a 1-run game with 2 outs still, so.
2-0 pitch, and that's just missing off the plate.
Wow.
That looked really close. It's 3-0.
I thought that was a strike.
The strike zone today has been kind of
It's kind of inconsistent, a little inconsistent, but it's been pretty. I like the
3-0 pitch, and that's going to be in their first strike.
Yeah, it's a strike. Yeah.
Might have seen the manager run onto the field if that was called a ball.
Yeah. No, that was right down the middle.
Well, Graham, 3-1 pitch, and that one's way outside, nowhere close. So you were talking about it.
Yeah, now it's go time for Solano. Now you have to really lock in because 2 runners on base.
Yep.
And it's two outs. All you need is 1 out. But Laney, you have an opportunity now.
Yep.
And that's why they're going to timeout.
So Dane's going to go out there and have a few words with his pitcher. And, I mean, you know, like we were talking about going into the season, you're opening it up against Los Medanos. And then, obviously, you know, after that, they're going to be playing Contra Costa and stuff. So
we just saw them.
Yeah, we just saw them. And they played them well.
They played them really well.
So
they just got to keep this momentum up for sure.
I think if you go, I mean, if you start out hot, like right now, the way they're doing it, and then you go into the season, I mean, I don't see why they can't start out undefeated.
Yeah, I can see it. But at the end of the day, it just takes 1 off day to where you ruin the whole season. So it's just about keeping consistency and being fluid at all times and routine. So get in the routine of winning games, and that's exactly what they want to do. But this Laney team, it's not over yet.
No. I mean, we just saw the home run in this inning.
If we get another one, that would be insane.
If we get another one,
it's tie game.
Yeah. So
I wouldn't look for that though if I was Laney. You just trust your guys. If it happens, it happens. If you get the pitch you want, you take it. But you need to get a hit. So that's all you're worried about right now. It's not really about power because if you get a hit, someone's gonna score. So trust your guys. Know that you're in favor with the order coming up. So
Graham in this situation where he's gonna obviously want to try to get that final out. You're just 1 out away from securing another W and beating a team that's you're gonna be seeing a lot this year. So here's the first pitch, and that one's just low. The strike zone.
Wow, I thought that was a strike.
Definitely shrunk a lot this inning.
Wow.
It is very, very inconsistent compared to the last few innings, or basically the whole ball game.
Yeah, the whole ball game.
Here's the pitch. That one's just outside, and it's 2-0. So Solano does look like they have somebody up warming down in the bullpen.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure who that is yet, but
you just need 1 out though. And then you go home happy.
Solano is keeping somebody warm down there just in case. 2-0 pitch from Graham. This one low, and that one's the strike. 2-1.
Wow, I did think that was low, but I mean, it was called a ball earlier, so.
It was called a ball earlier in the at-bat.
And the ump has pressure on him too. He knows what situation they're in, so he's just trying to be as perfect as possible. And sometimes you overthink. So
2-1 pitch, and he doesn't chase that in the dirt. Lays off. Good eye. 3-1 is the count. So obviously, if you're Solano, this is a situation where you just want to get that final out. You do not want to have bases loaded, be in that situation where, you know, Laney, they have a strong offense. They can score runs just like Solano can. So here's the pitch, and that's ball 4.
Ooh, wow. Bases loaded now.
Continue to battle here. They are not giving up.
Nope, you can't. Now it's still a 3-run game. Bases loaded. This is where you dream as a kid.
Yeah.
Bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 9th. This is just where you need to take advantage of your opportunity. Now we probably have a pitching change maybe.
And that's going to be it for Mark Graham.
He had a solid outing too.
Solid. I mean, other than this inning, he came in and he definitely, you know, he did well.
He just got put in tough position.
Yeah.
So. But Laney, they just needed to be aggressive, and I think that's what they did to be in this position that they are in right now. So they should have been. It's really coulda, shoulda, woulda, but they could have been aggressive the whole game and been close with Solano the whole time. But they have this opportunity now. No need to look back. Make your play now, and no one will remember that.
Yeah. And, I mean, obviously with the pitching change, Devin Hancock is out there.
Yeah, we'll see what alum.
We'll see what alum. He's been great as of late. He kind of started off on the wrong foot. He was just walking way too many batters, and then he was giving up those big hits.
Yeah, that's something you cannot have right now. So
last few games, he's really locked it in, and that's going to be important. I mean, obviously, you can't emphasize it enough. Solano's going into the season, that middle relief bullpen, those pitchers, they're going to have
really
to be on their A
important.
game.
Yeah.
And because that ultimately is going to help you win games, close out games at the end, and not blow leads.
Right.
And so
it's just what I was saying earlier. Is the pitching down the stretch has really improved. So let's see if Devin can improve and take advantage of his opportunity. But Laney, all it takes is one swing. And you know the pressure.
It's an exciting end to an exciting game.
Yeah.
We have not seen a game like this in quite a while.
Yeah.
At least the ones
I
that
don't think
we've
the whole
broadcasted.
season really, because we haven't had stakes like this at the end of the games.
No.
Usually the game's already settled by the end, and we might have thought that it was settled by the end. It was 6-2, so now you got one opportunity, one swing changes the ball game.
there's the first pitch, and that's going to be in the dirt.
You cannot walk here though.
No. Murphy up at the plate for Laney. Chance to make it very interesting here.
Yeah.
So if you're Hancock, you want to try to get this inning over with and get this game over with. And there's a strike, much needed strike for the Falcons, and it's 1-1.
He's got to do it again. We got a lot of energy from this crowd right now.
Hancock looking in. 1-1 pitch. And just low. 2-1.
Wow, just missed right there. These batters are really disciplined right now. This is very impressive.
Laney last season, they drew up a lot of walks as a team, and it's clear they don't swing at a lot of pitches. 2-1. And that's just low. 3-1.
Wow.
And this is going to be...
This is tough. This is probably the most important pitch of the game right now.
Devin Hancock looking in to Dane. 3-1. Here's the pitch. This one fouled away, and it's 3-2.
The pressure is on right now. This is the game right here.
3-2, 2 outs. Bases juiced.
One strike
Hancock
away.
a chance to put this game away and have the Falcons head into the season on the right foot.
One strike away from going home happy.
3-2. Hancock delivers. And it's just low, ball 4. So Murphy goes to first. A runner comes in to score. And now it's a 2-run game.
This is crazy. Now it's a 2-run game. And any hit really can tie the game. So,
what did you guys think of that last pitch?
I think it was a right call, but it was close. It was really close.
It's definitely the strike zone. I feel like has shrunk as the game has gone on.
It's the clearly feels the pressure, so it's tough. It's tough to call those, but yeah, I think some Solano fans will be irritated.
Hancock, first pitch in the dirt, gets away from the catcher, but Dane, one of the better defensive catchers in the league. Balls are not going to really get away from him. So
absolutely not.
So Hancock don't want to make any mistakes.
No, absolutely not. You cannot let one hang.
1-0 pitch on the way. And that's in their first strike, and it's 1-1.
Scoreboard is not giving us. Oh, there we go.
McGee up at the plate for Laney. Big power hitter. Obviously, you know what he's thinking.
Yeah. But all it takes is a hit. Don't be greedy. Don't put all your power into it unless you get
1-1
one.
pitch from Hancock. And that's low, 2-1. Solano has nobody warmed up in the bullpen right now or warming up in the bullpen right now, so this game all is going to fall on Hancock.
You got to pound the zone right now. You have to attack it. You
Two
cannot be
outs.
afraid.
Yep.
You know your defense has made plays all game, so.
Hancock, 2-1 pitch in the dirt.
Oh, man.
Good block from J.J. Dane.
Wow. This is crazy. 3-1.
3-1 now.
You cannot walk all the runs in. You cannot allow that to happen.
3-1, 2 outs.
It was a 4-run game.
Hancock
going into
looking
this
on his
inning.
wrist, trying to decide on which next pitch he's going to throw. Whatever it is, it's got to be a strike. 3-1. Here's the pitch. This one hit into center field. Manila coming in, racing in, and he's got it. And the Falcons are going to win this game 6-4.
Guess who? Javi Manila
The man.
making the play, the player of the game. Wow, what a game we had, Ryan.
What a game, indeed. And obviously, very scary ninth inning.
Yeah, that was just incredible. Incredible showing for this team. Even Laney battling back. They were right. There's 3-1 in the count. Almost got another walk, but man, what a game, man.
Just obviously, I think Javi's going to get the player of the game, which we will have that shortly.
Yeah, but man, it's just Laney just couldn't get any runs to go before, and that's really what killed them. But man, what a way to fight for Laney, and you have something to hang your hat on. And I think going forward, going against the Solano team, you have to be aggressive. So that's what it is.
Yeah. So obviously the Falcons win the game today 6-4, secure the W, another W, and obviously heading into the regular season coming up, this is a good spot for them to be in.
Yes, it is. It's right where it is.
Okay. So we will be right back with an interview shortly here on the Solano College Sports Network.
Hi, my name is Eric Visser. I'm in my 5th year as the athletic director of Solano College. To experience community college and its mission has been an outstanding experience. Solano College has a very rich tradition in intercollegiate athletics dating back to 1947. I'm very proud to communicate that rich tradition is still being continued with fine young men and women that represent Solano College on and off the court. In the fall we have the volleyball program. We have a very successful women's soccer program. We have both men's and women's basketball. And then we transition to 4 programs: baseball, of softball, men's women's tennis, and men's and women's swimming. It is our mission to excel our programs and our student athletes in academics. All of our student athletes are committed to give back to the community. And we would invite you to be a part of Solano College Athletics by visiting our website www.solanoathletics.com, and you feel a warm welcome at Solano.
Up to the plate.
I say kind of just stick to the approach that coach be telling me, stick up the middle, trying to just find a fastball to drive, kind of just find that right pitch to hit, and that's pretty much all it is, yeah.
What would you say your role is on this team?
Definitely a spark plug, as a leadoff hitter, you got to just find a way to get on base, and then same thing in center field, make those difficult plays, keep everyone in check, just provide energy for the whole team, offense, defense, everything like that.
Yeah, I completely agree. They call you spark plug at the booth. What do you think is your most exciting part of the game that you're looking forward to next week whenever you guys have your first conference play games?
Definitely just overall the whole game, honestly. Like on defense, just staying high energy, same on offense, high energy, get on base, have everyone up with me, just provide that spark, like you said, that everybody can just come up and just play a good game.
Well, you had such a great game today. Thank you so much for your time. I'm Brooklyn Gonzalez with your player of the game. Ryan, back to you.
So obviously, Solano was able to get the W today, 6-4. Pretty scary situation, obviously, in the 9th inning. But they were able to secure the W, which going into the season, obviously, is going to be something that they're going to want to carry with them. And this offensive juggernaut of a team that Solano has become has been something to watch. So I'm Ryan Irwin Joined again with me today was Mason Flores, color commentator, and obviously Brooklyn Gonzalez. And the final score, Solano Falcons defeat the Eagles 6-4. Thank you all for watching on the Solano College Sports Network.
If you are interested in a career in sports broadcasting,
whether you're commentating a live game
or hosting your own TV show,
for more information, contact Greg Poff. That's me at solano.edu.
we hope to see you here next semester. And remember,
It's more than just sports, it's an education.